live right now. Hi, everybody. It's Jason from the Bead Gallery, and Jamie will be right back.
Oh, hi everyone. I was actually gonna put on some lipstick.
So yeah. So next, what we're gonna do is we're going to add, um,
We're
do what you're
training
doing, Jamie.
we're training our friend Sandra, and we press that button live, and you know what happens? We're live. Wow. Sandra is a get up and go kind of girl. So I'm ready. What are we doing today? Let's see. First, I'm going to see if I can get my camera to focus. Okay, that's better. I'm going to show you my earrings that I made yesterday.
You are only
Oh,
streaming on
pop
YouTube.
it in. You can see
You're
if you
only
can add it in right now.
I know you're only streaming
Yep.
on YouTube.
So
So
go
just
ahead and hit that button. There we go. And let's see if that kicks in just a second. Yep.
close that.
So I made these little ghost earrings. Miss Sandra, do you think you could hit that button that says chat at the bottom? And that way, if anybody wants to say hi, I can see it.
And
All right.
click here to see if you are streaming on no, click live and reload the screen.
We have like a last minute
There you go. Click that one.
enjoying the day kind of show. We have for years. Oh, and Jason, if you can turn that sound off for me.
And go right to here, and then all the way all the way.
And we're going to change the camera to the down angle. And we'll show everybody what we're doing. Perfect. So these, we're just like Grey's Anatomy. You know how they're teaching hospital? We're live teaching bead stars. So exciting. Here is the rose gold ear wire. Hi, Janine. I just wanted to show a little idea that came up with recently, and we're very, very excited. It's an ear wire, and I wanted to show you how to dress it up easily. And this is something that, if you're not in a rush, it's a little special we're going to do one time this year, and I'll offer it and ship it out. How about like early November? I'm going to have my friend help me solder a rose gold wire to the rose gold earring. Okay, so then it's going to start off like this. So here is the rose gold wire, and we soldered it on to the ear wire. It's pretty cool, right? And then we're going to bind all of the gems onto it. I'm going to give you a quick demo on how easy and fun that is. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like on. Okay, there's a couple steps. We're going to bind the gemstones on. Hi, Melita. Hi, Ruth. We're going to bind the gemstones on. We're going to clip the wire. And then I'm going to put it in my ear. Now, if you want me to put it on now because you don't want to wait to see what it looks like at the end, no worries. I can do that. So these were done with crystal quartz. Super cute. I have a selection you can choose from. So if you would like to get any of these, feel free. This is part of the special. If you buy some gems and you buy the wire, we are going to do the labor for you and attach the wires onto both your ear wires like so. You get it. You don't have to. I love it. Okay, let's see how we do today. I'm trying to figure out like which one I want to use. I really am drawn to the multicolored tourmalines. I think that would be so cute. Oh, but I'm also a November baby, and so I think did I put I did. I have a topaz in here as well. Then I thought this was cute for fall. What if I just did a patterning with like these colors, right? So you have like a little bit of like this the end of fall going to winter. We have a mix mash one over here. Hi, Susanna. And then I have this Amazonite. Now the Amazonite is really pretty because it's just like an earthy, it's got some an earthy sky, right? It's got some transparent and it goes to opaque. I think so. I'm only doing one thing today. Like little time doing it. Now I'm going to teach my friend how to bring this up. Okay, now don't sweat, Sandra. You are going to go to captions. Well, I cut it. On the right hand side, it is the column of words. Okay, you're going to go to captions. It is above, yeah. When you're in there, you're going to look for gem. Well, I don't have a number, so hang on. Let me find the number. Gem 1925. Oh, no, it's right there. Middle, three down, right there. Now hit show. Now, what happens is it puts it on the screen. So everybody at home can see it. If they want to buy it, they're going to type sold space gem 1925. Okay. And Sandra, you're such a good helper. Okay. I appreciate it because you're doing all the things that I can't do. I'm going to cut the strand. I think I'm going to cut it dead center. And I'm going to color grade it. So right now I can get on one, two, three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. I can get to about 12 gemstones on there. Hi, Pam. I am working on a, so you can now you can hide that so we have the whole screen to see. Yeah, you go back to captions, hover over the same thing we just showed, and hit hide. Dun, 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 dun. If you wanted to show me while I'm doing this, because some people like to like they're like I can't see a face. There is a technique where you can put a different format screen, and I can show you how to do that later. How is everybody doing at home? I would love to hear what everybody is doing today on a Tuesday. I did come to the store yesterday and I was like, oh, it was such a lovely, quiet day. I need my sticky mat so my beads don't roll away. 12, right? So, Janine, I do like me a dark pink and I do want to end in black and I do love it with like a darker green. So I'm going to try and get 12 beads on in between those. I'm gonna do, I know I want a light pink. I know I want a medium green. So I think I'm gonna go light to dark pink, light to dark green, and then end in the blacks. And now I just need like a medium green. I'm gonna worry like a little darker green. I'm gonna worry about the other side when I get there. I wonder if there's a way to is it just run? Actually, Janine, the answer is no. I don't, and I can show you what I'll do is I can't jump up now, but I can show you some samples later. I'll post them or I'll send them to you. I'll text them to you. Anybody else wants to see other things that I've done, and you can be like, oh, that's why she said that. Looks like I'm gonna have more pinks and greens than I thought. I need a transition from that medium pink to the dark pink, I think. You know, if I was at home watching, I would be like reaching out towards the screen trying to help. Or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This has like a black and a green 10. Then there's like this purpley tourmaline in here. How about if I use that to go from the pink to the green? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Any any suggestions? You know I'm wanting to hear it. Egg bacon burrito. Oh my God, girl, Janine. I was just saying that I wanted ice cream too. What flavor are you having from Ben and Jerry? Share the info. And let's put one more pink. Or, you know what? No, 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 no. I want to put two blacks. Then it'll feel really grounded on the bottom, right? Just a little bit heavier and more grounded. All right. What you guys think of that? Thumbs up, hearts, something. Let me know what you think. If you're watching in replay, you can watch this again and again. And if you want to watch it without any kind of like social interaction, which is totally cool, you can find our video on YouTube. It's under binding, and you're welcome to grab it over there. It's a little bit different because in the lives we can chit chat with each other and kind of go to town with ideas. I should get the indica light in there, shouldn't I? Oh yeah, I should. Okay, just a hot day. I think instead of that murky purple, I'm just gonna pop in a indica light right there before we hit green. That's pretty. Okay. Well, I could have taken out one of the pinks, but I hope you guys see what I am doing. And if you have questions, go ahead and ask because Sandra is watching the screen quite avidly, I must say. I look over and she's like ready to pounce. In fact, you know what? Do me a favor. You guys go ahead and comment so she can read something to me. Then she'll have like the full experience of running a live show. That'd be so awesome, you guys. So if you see a comment out there, Sandra, you can read it to me because I can't, I have a hard time looking up when I am beading.
Janine says I'm having fish food. Chocolate ice cream with caramel and marshmallow with fish shake chocolate.
Cool. When I was in college, I think that was like,
She said, ooh, pick that one there.
which one, which one?
She said,
Unfortunately, Sandra, there is a 20 to 30-second delay between what you're reading and what when they're typing it. And so one of the tricks of doing a live is balancing what they're saying and figuring out what comment you said sometimes a minute earlier and going, oh, okay. Oh my God, this is gorgeous.
wow.
Okay, if you guys want to copy this because you're going to get the tourmalines, I would say screenshot it right now because once I put it on the earring, so this is the layout. You're welcome to screenshot it. I don't have my phone with me, so I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. Okay, yeah. And everybody who's done, I'm going to start. Yee. All right, here is the wire, and we soldered the rose gold on to start. What's really cool about soldering it on, and this is just an idea that came to me recently with the ability to do it, is when you start binding and you have to leave a tail and you're not a tight binder, it starts to spin, okay? And there's nothing to lock it in place. And so people that first do it the first time, sometimes they can't balance it on the edge of the wire. So it does tend to be a little rocky, right? Well, these two samples that you see here were done by first time binders. I had Shelby test out my new theory that by soldering the wire down, then anyone can do it. And it worked. She's like, Auntie, that was easy. And you know what? That is really the most pleasing words to hear from a teenager when they're happy and they're like, Auntie, that was easy. Okay. So I'm going to start with just two wraps. Okay. You can use your fingernail to get it on there. I don't want to put too many wraps because I want to get as many beads as I can on. I'm going to pick up my first bead, slide it down to the end of the wire. Now, when you lay this on top, Janine, you have choices. You can lay angle, almost like at a 45, or you can lay it flat, straight across. It just depends on what you like. And after you do it enough times, you will develop how it is that you like. I I tend to like it straight, but then I tend to crooked, so you might end up in an angle. So you just go with the flow. So I'm gonna pinch it in my fingers like this. You're not gonna see what you're doing for the first for most because I like holding it steady on top of the wire. Okay. I like to slide the wire all the way down next to the bead and come around as tight as possible using my fingers to guide it. So push, come around, push the wire, and guide it down. So I'm going to actually do two wraps. And when I come around, that's going to be the 2.5, right? Coming up at the top, two around. And I'm going to add the next bead. If you want to just get beads today, feel free. If you want to just get the ear wires, feel free. But if you want me to solder the finishing on there, um, sure. Yeah. So bring it around again. I'm pinching it so it's stable on top of the wire, which is why you can't see it. Bring the wire down as close as you can to the bead and guide it. So I do use my fingers quite a bit in this technique. And it's not hard because I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a 20, 20. Oh, you know what? Let's not even play the guessing game. Let me get my wire gauge out. Again, I always do the same trick of sliding it in. If it's 28, it's a 28 gauge. So that's two. If you're wondering, like, if this is a fast project, it is. Just don't make a video because then you can hold it close to your face and you can just go as long as you're trying to be into the water and always bring it down. So I'm using 28 gauge. One, two, and around on the third. Okay. Ooh, look at that. If you want to put little gold balls in between, you can. That's always cute. If you want to. Oh, these are ranging. I think I have mostly 3 millimeters, but I like to do it with 2.5, 3. What's it help you? Yeah. One. And then it gets a lot easier when you get past like the third or fourth bead because now you can hold it. At this point, if you feel like, oh, some of them are too far apart, watch. It's very easy. Just squeeze them closer. That's it. But you can wrap pretty much anything you want. Pearls. The only thing I don't think I've ever tried to wrap was tip drill beads because I don't know if they would stick out at an angle that I cannot control. But I've done this with large beads, small beads. So fun. Just something we started doing about 20 something years ago because I was like, those ear wires, I don't even know if I did it on ear wires. I think I was making a bangle bracelet and the top wire was kind of like undecorated. Squeeze. Oh, that is so pretty. Now we're gonna go to the indicolite color of the tourmaline. I think I might have picked this strand up in one of our past shows. I was so amazed that they put indicolite in a strand like this. Right? Put that there. Come around. Sorry that there's not much more to this technique, so there's not much I can tell you. But if you have questions, I am here for you right this minute. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Janine, thank you for suggesting I use the tourmalines. Yeah? Is that your birthstone? One, two, three. Okay. So I think that my beads are slightly smaller than, yeah, they are, than Shelby's when she made hers. One, two. I was just like, oh no, am I going to be one short from the top? It's very possible. But if I'm not, it's okay. I can still add one more bead. I have a lighter colored pink in my stash. You don't want to wrap all the way to the top though, because remember you need a spot for your ear to go in your ear hole. If this was a bangle or a topper, like a these are really cute. Like if you want to make a bar for a necklace and just wear the bar so you make a wire up on each side. So that is it. Oh yeah, you could. Then we're gonna just clip it and wrap it down. That is pretty. And you have enough beads if you wanted to do more. Okay, now I'm gonna finish it. You can see how to end it. You take your cutter and we want to cut it so it ends on the inside of the ear wire, okay? So cut it at a downward angle going in so that it's going to go to the back of the ear wire. And you can tighten it like you're tightening a screw, just like that. And you're done. Oh, I gotta do the first side. Just get that off. Okay, finish this one. So we have different versions that we were trying of this just to see. I've been saving it to show you, so I actually haven't touched this in a couple of weeks. It's always nice to kind of just do a test run, see how everybody likes it. Okay, so that's another one. So this is rose gold fill ear wires with rose gold fill binding wire. Just gonna see if I can shove one more bead in there. I don't know if I like that. Hold on one second, okay? I'm going to take off my earring and put it on. All right. Do you think you know how to change the camera? Okay, let me try to get this in focus. There's like a little trick to let me know if it's not in focus, but that's what it would look like. And now you can hang your gemstone off of it. So you can wrap a tiny pearl, you can wrap a bracelet, and that would be the earwire. It's a little fancy. Hold on one second. I'm going to finish the tourmaline one and I'll pop it in my other ear so you can see. Oh, yeah, yeah, great idea. Because then I can show them how I'm going to finish it. So the reason I stopped was I wanted to see how much room my ear needed to go into the crack at the top. So I do need a little bit of space. I can't wrap all the way to the bend. I'm going to stop, not put on one more bead. I was tempted. I was going to do it. Okay, on my head here, take my cutters. You want to again end on it, ending on the inside of your ear wire, and just like turning the screw, you want to tighten it. Now, when you're tightening it, hold the beads steady. Okay? Hold them steady while you tighten it. Because if you tighten it, not hold the beads, it will start to suck all the slack out of your work and make it start to wiggle a bit. You put like a wavy line into the front of your ear wire. So that's the, I don't have a before. So the before has nothing on it, and these are the afters. Okay, now I'm going to pop it in my ear. Oh my God, yes. You could do it all in black and add like a little skull dangle. That would be so nice. Okay, here comes the earring. Yes, please. And here it is. So I'm going to put the crystal quartz version in, and that is binding. So it is super simple. It dresses up any ear wire. If you want me to do doing a little get together, if you want to learn how to make the ear wires, can do. My earring today is three rutilated quartz hearts. You guys might have this because I showed this in a show with a little piece of chain that has like dangles on it. And what I did was put a jump ring at the top, so now it's changeable on my gold ear wire. And that's today's earring. Okay, so that kind of wraps up what we're doing. I am going to show you, I'm not sure if they're even in the show, but I'm going to show you the ear wires that you're going to caption. Ear wires are, let's see, KT166. Okay, and if you can change the camera to the down angle. Okay, so they are an inch and a half. These are 1.5 inch ear wires. Can you ask Miss Nancy if it comes for the 24, if it comes with the rose gold wire attached, if we had done that for this show? I just want to make sure that I got them. If the ear wire comes with the rose gold wire attached, $24. We had talked about some different ways of presenting it for you guys. So if you do like it with the wire attached, you can also do it externally and gold fill. Now, if you want the wires attached, you can always let us know. It is so much nicer. Now you can try it without attaching the wire and just binding it. That definitely does work. We did it that way for a good 15 years. I am quite excited. Now I feel like I have to do the other side. I will do the other side for a YouTube video, I think. Any questions? You can do it with 26 gauge wire. Just make sure you're using soft wire because the soft wire will, the half hard wire, when you're binding it, is going to get harder and tighter because you're going to be work hardening it as you go. So I do recommend using only soft wire. You can even use fine if you want to for this. Okay. So I'm just checking with Nancy that the price you see comes with the wire and our free labor of soldering it on for you. Soldering is using heat and a little bit of some metal, like a glue, to get the wire stuck onto the end of this. So that makes it pretty, pretty cool. Okay, before I go, I'll show you the gems in case there's teeny tiny gems that you want to use. That is going to be, I'll just, yep, click on that. And let's start with the top one, gem 100. And then we will say some sayonaras. This is the crystal quartz. This one is $18. So what we're looking for when you're buying nice cuts is that the hole is pretty centered as you can, especially for something like this, because when it starts looking wobbly, it looks like crooked teeth. Yeah. Gem 100. Gem 250 is the Amazonite. That's this one here, very oceany, bluish greens. My favorite is the tiny 3 millimeter white topaz. And you can tell it's not crystal quartz because it's actually heavier in my hand. So that's going to be 37B4. It also is a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it. Let me see if I can hold them up next to each other. It the light hits it differently, even though the cut is different. The way that the light hits it is much different than on the crystal quartz. Sometimes the crystal quartz looks a little bit more glassy compared. Okay. Next is the $15 potpourri. So if you like just mixed gems and you want to go ahead and figure out your own pattern with crystal quartz, lapis, pyrite, amethyst, citrine, green onyx, garnet. Cute, huh? And you can just make two piles and separate them. This tropical sunrise here, it has rhodochrosite, amazonite, white jade, yellow opal. That's a cutie. And then the one that I use, which I love, it's really pretty, this tourmaline. And you can make this gem 1920. Okay, thank you so much for hanging out with me and looking at this project. I sincerely hope you try and make one of these because I feel like it's going to really open up so many of your findings, so many of the things you might have stored away and thought one day I'm going to use it. And maybe you haven't, but you just need like just a tiny bit of motivation and to see that, yeah, you can sit down and do it in a few minutes. It's very satisfying. All right. Have a wonderful day. Shaka and Shaka hearts. Some love. Bye.